Being a prisoner in your own head is probably one of the worst things that could happen to you your entire life. It could be one of the worst. Not saying it is, but it could be. And, you know, I'm going to give a little bit of my examples of on how you can be a prisoner in your own head and why it is not very good to happen. And like I'm going to talk about some of the effects of it because I struggle with it every time, with like every day a lot, and with other issues as well. And yeah, being stuck in your own head is a lot of the times it happens because that's like the only person there for you. Like when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to have friends or anything, so I had to. I only had myself and whatever, and being stuck in your own head is probably one of the worst feelings ever because you'll be sitting there with this big smile on your face and you'll just be thinking you're a failure, you suck, you're awful, you're garbage, you're not going anywhere. And that is how I think a lot of the time. And I'm going to bring awareness to it because I don't think enough people talk about mental health and the problems of it on a physical basis because I struggle with it all the time with being stuck in my own head and everything else. And I have a huge, great support system, and still am stuck in my head, and it sucks. Anyways, being stuck in your own head is like a prison, and you literally can't get out. There's no time limit on it here. It's up here. It's not in a brick wall or anything, and there's no benefits to it. You're not getting fed. You're not getting nothing. Like I said, you'll be sitting there. You'll just be sitting there, happy as can be, and just wishing, whatever. And it's not good. But I'm here to say that all those negative thoughts are not who you are. Like, I have dealt with them for so long that I just make fun of them now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you gotta do. I mean, that's not a good thing that I do it. I'm just saying, like, once you have them for so long and you don't know what to do, that's kind of what happens. And, anyways, they do not define who you are. Even if you are stuck in your own head, depressed, whatever. These do not define you. They will for a while because they are strong, but if you perceive and you fight, like I'm struggling with them daily still, to this minute, to this day, in this chair, you just have to fight and hope and keep punching your way out. You just have to keep saying, no, I can do this. I will do this. I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? Like, you are going to succeed at whatever it is you're doing. You got this. You know what I mean? And that's what you need to hear all the time. And it gets annoying saying all the time, but kind of how it is. That you don't hear it. Your brain's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, you're crap. And, it gets tiring, but it's not tiring. You know what I mean? Like, it's just over and over. Your brain is constantly telling you, it's like, come on, get over. Think of something new. You know what I mean? And it's important to have that support system, even if your brain tells you you don't have one. Even if you do have one, if you don't have one, get one. Find someone. Talk to someone. Because being alone is probably the worst thing you can do. I was alone for so long, and sometimes I feel like I am, but I'm not. I'm literally not alone. I have a daughter and a beautiful girlfriend, but sometimes, you know what I mean? And that's crappy. And that's what I'm trying to break out. That's what I'm trying to share with y'all in this foundation I'm trying to build up, talking about mental health and everything else. And I do not think enough people talk about it, or if they do, it's corporations. You know what I mean? Big pharma. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going into that. That's funny. But yeah, it's mostly just corporations or super, 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 super famous people, I guess. Not enough, I don't think, people like me. And I'm going to do that. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed and watches my videos. It really helps. And these videos help me vent, help me get stuck out of my head. Otherwise, I'd be sitting there doing absolutely nothing, wishing I was doing something, but not having the motivation or anything to do it. And these give me it. These are a great way for me to express myself. You may be wondering for the cut there. I just didn't want the video to crash because my last videos crashed a couple times. So I just have it saved just in case. And yeah, you just gotta, keep punching and clawing your way out. You got this, you know what I mean? You don't listen to those voices, even though they are loud and they're right there constantly. And sometimes you get them mixed up for your own. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do. And you just gotta like claw your way out. You gotta not listen. You gotta not listen to those crappy voices in your head. You gotta not be a prisoner. You know what I mean? Because once you venture out and you break away from that mindset and you actually start to mute the prisoner effect, it does eventually kind of help and go away. You know what I mean? It does eventually kind of diminish. It's never gone. It's not gone. It's still there. And it still is like, you suck. You suck. And it's like, God, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm not a prisoner. They're saying I'm not good at this. And I'm pushing that thought back and I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for me. You know what I mean? I ain't doing this for this. I'm doing this for me. You know what I mean? This is probably the best idea I've ever had in this world, besides having my beautiful daughter, is pursuing this again, because whatever. And like, it has been an amazing last couple days, and I cannot wait to see where we go from here. Even though like I'm talking like I'm huge and I want to be big, but right now you got to have a positive mindset. If you have that negative mindset, you're going to be trapped in here forever, and you can't do that. You cannot be trapped in your mind, otherwise nothing is going to get done. You gotta be like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Being a prisoner in your own mind is not good. I mean, that states itself. And that's a more simple put it than that. You know what I mean? Being a prisoner in your mind is crap. Some of us are, that since, ever. You know what I mean? We've never had that sports until recently. And because we've only had it till recently, it's whatever. It's amazing, that sports. But I mean, I'm talking to the brain. It's whatever to the brain, not whatever to me. It's amazing. And couldn't be more thankful for having a support system. And that's what you need to find yourself. One person, and you just have that person who you can trust, who isn't going to backstab you or whatever, and you just have that person. Just have that person. And find something to release yourself in. Like, even if you have something right now, switch it up. Switch it up, I promise you. Like I was playing video games, and I'm getting kind of blah with that. Switching it up to this, and it has been great for the brain, great for the creativity, you know what I mean? I'm able to express myself like I never could before. Growing up, I was never allowed. I'm blessed right now to have the life I have. Until the end of May, when we have to go back to work. Ooh, not looking forward to that. Talk about depressing. And I mean, I hope this video can help somebody, or at least give a broad idea of what it's like to have being a prisoner in your own mind. Like growing up with no friends, not allowed to have friends, not allowed to go do anything. So all you literally have is the vices inside your head. And when you actually grow older and you get away from that, it's still there. And you still feel like that. And that's what I'm trying to break away from. That's why I'm trying to take myself here and gone. That's what I'm trying to do with these videos, and that's what I'm trying to do for other people if these videos help you, because that's what I want. I want to bring light up to this, because I see commercials for it. It's like, take this medication, but the side effects are vomiting, whatever. It's like, what? No, I don't want to be even more depressed because I'm, all this and that. But yeah, these sessions of talking to the camera are awesome. You know what I mean? Fantastic. And I love making these videos, helping out myself, being able to express what I want to say to the camera for hopefully someone to take feedback from. You know what I mean? That'd be amazing if this video could help at least like one person who's stuck in a rut. That would just make my day. I couldn't be more grateful to the support system that I have and the people around me, mainly just my girlfriend, and but yeah, that's all you need. You need to get yourself at least one person to just tell yourself that your head isn't real, or what they're saying is not validation, and their head is not telling the truth, they're lies. And you need to deep breath, and just be like, I got this. You can do it. I'm not going to be trapped in my head. I'm not going to be lied to anymore. You got this. You know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever you achieve, and you're no longer going to be trapped in your head. I hope this at least helps somebody. I love you all. You know what I mean? Every single one of you. I love you all. And I hope that this video has helped somebody. And until next time, peace out.